Hello YouTubers, today I'm going to show you how to crack open a cheap speaker that you can't unscrew. This will involve a bunch of destruction, so be aware. Let's say that you want to reuse the speaker, but you don't want the enclosure. Like, see, you just want the speaker by itself like that. Or this. So, what you want to do first is get a flathead screwdriver and a hammer, and you bang it down, start making small little holes. So, here we go. Kind of go around the hole to make it bigger to the point the hammer could destroy it. Sometimes you may have to yank on the front of the speaker to get the cover off. So, some speakers are different from others. Some have screws, some don't. I just want to get the speakers out because the speakers work great, but I don't want the enclosures. I just want to clean out this room. So, you do this. Make bigger holes. See? Bust your way through. So you break the back off. Some of the wires do get in the way, so just put that aside. And it's a messy job, so make sure that you're doing it in a place where it could be easily cleaned up. Vacuums will work great for this cleanup job. So see? Now I'm inside the speaker. And sometimes you may want to do this. There's my trash can right here. Just dump all this junk out of there. I call this Chinese wood because it's really cheap. That's what I call it. Cheap kind of wood chip, whatever the heck it is, but just cheap. Because you can easily just bust this stuff open. So there you go. You want to start prying from the bottom of this. Here's the bottom right here. Get through the plastic and start yanking it with your flathead. And see, it starts to open right up. It's fun too, just letting your anger out. But make sure don't destroy the speaker unless you really want to. And see? Here goes your speaker right here. Here goes your tweeter. In my case, these tweeters suck in these speakers. They don't really work that great. Here's one of the tweeters I took apart earlier. That's all that's in there. Just a little horn. And 2 wires with the cardboard, but I'll take this one out for you. So let me pause. Okay, so here's the before and after of the tweeter. This is how the tweeter is inside. And this is how the tweeter actually looks. Sucks. Really cheap. I don't want those. No good. But the speaker's a good part. So you unscrew it from down here. I prefer keeping the plastic on it, but it's up to you whether you want it or not, and you try to like save your screws. But it doesn't matter if you lose or throw away the screws, you could always put new ones in. Always. Get this last screw out and the speaker should pop right out. It's not glued in there like most companies do. Man, sorry about this. Sometimes you may have to like pull on the wire or break this plywood, or just hit it with the hammer like this. I hit it again. It takes many hits to get to something. And there you go. voila, you got your speaker right here. Got this. In my case, these speakers have little plugs on the side, and this one has it in the front. Some of your speakers might have solder or these plugs, just depending on the side. I'll put that aside. And I have another speaker I'm going to show you how to open. You may notice the Goodwill tag on it. This has a trouble issue because the enclosure is pretty bad, but just do this. Do the same thing with the flathead. Here, get my flathead. Make your first hole. Just like make it a little big. All around. Just make it bigger and bigger every time. So you could bust it. Try to keep that in the camera. And there we go. Just bust these open like that. And see, this parts are still good, so you can keep that aside. Get it out of the way. And once again, you want to probably dump all this in the trash. Kids, if you're doing this, ask your parents first before trying to do this. Because this hammering's loud, and it could hurt you sometimes. So ask your parents first before doing this. So here you go. And sometimes if you want to really have some fun taking the speaker out, just do this. One hit. One hit, pretty much, and then the sides come off. It's hard on the first side, but as you keep on going, you'll just bust off. See? Open all the sides off and throw them away in the trash. And there you go. So, I'm just doing this because I'm tired of all this stuff cluttering my room up. So, I want to reuse some stuff. And now you get your flathead, and you start prying the front of this off. And by the way, this speaker kind of has the tweeter in here is fake. So, I'm going to kind of show you that. So, it's always hard to hold on this, but don't always be gentle around the speaker so you don't destroy the speaker. And sorry about the noises in the background, it's just coming off cell phones and all that other stuff. Here. They'll start coming off, see, like this edge will start coming off. I'm going to pause this real quick. Okay, so I kind of got the top off. Sometimes you want to get your hand ready for a job. If you want to wear gloves, but I really don't wear gloves. And see, you just pry it right out. And here you go. See that tweeter on the top? It's not a real tweeter. It's just a dust cap. Just screwed right on here. Off to the garbage it goes. So here's your speaker right here, the one I showed you in the other video before I started destroying the other speaker. So you want to get your screwdriver, or your Phillips, or flathead, whatever screw that your speaker uses, and you start unscrewing it. And look at the wood starting to bust. Cheap wood. You can use these speakers to blow up or reuse for a stereo system, or just keep them just because you want them. So there you go. The speaker is free. And sometimes too, you want to check to see if it has foam rot on the edges. This one is okay, but it feels like it's gonna get foam rot soon. So as you hear that rubbing, that's not good. But if you like push down real good in the center, you shouldn't hear a rubbing or scratching. But if you ever hear this, that's not a good speaker. It means it's blown up or just doesn't want to be functional anymore. So this is how you destroy speakers. And these could go off to the dump. Let me give it a few more hits. That's how you have fun, YouTubers and speakers. I totally did not know this was in the pile, but it survived. And get this cabinet. That's how bad quality is, YouTubers. But you can have fun with it. You destroy your own way. I hope this video helped you out with ideas or just tearing speakers apart. So, have a nice day, YouTubers.